looking live right now outside of the Milwaukee County Courthouse. Now, this is a group of Latino activists. They're protesting the arrest of Judge Hannah Dugan. And as you'll remember, the FBI arrested Dugan Friday for allegedly trying to help an illegal immigrant evade ICE. She allegedly let Eduardo Flores Ruiz outside of a door.
If you guys remember, last week we talked a little bit about this judge who literally let this guy off the hook. He's an illegal. She's a judge. She stormed out of the courtroom, bringing this guy behind her, literally kind of just giving this guy immunity, allowing him to evade ICE. And now we're back with part 2 as promised. Let's dive into this.
Private door at the jury room. People don't go in and out of there. Defendants certainly don't. But in this case, Eduardo Flores Ruiz did. That's what the government's telling us. He's facing charges for almost beating his roommate to death and punching his girlfriend in the head. He was in the criminal courtroom for that reason when he was let out. Now, Judge Dugan knew those details, yet she's accused of letting him escape through that door, and the left ignored those facts. And instead, what did they do? They quickly defended the judge while blasting the Trump administration for the arrest.
So here's what's really confusing, right? She defends the guy. He's in there for assault. That should be enough, right? But he's also an illegal. Now, there are people protesting outside for her release because she was sent to jail for obstructing justice.
Now they're arresting judges, and the first felony criminal charge brought against Judge Hannah Dugan in Wisconsin is interfering with a legal proceeding, which is essentially what they've been doing all along.
I think this was a distraction from the first weakness on the economy.
If federal enforcement agencies come to your courtroom and you help a guy escape, that is two things. One, it strikes me as maybe something illegal, but it also strikes me as something heroic.
The arrest of the judge in Wisconsin, again, not isolated, felt jarring.
They relish the opportunity to go after judges.
It's not like we didn't know it was going to be terrible, and it is terrible. He really did have a judge arrested today. Arresting a judge today. Are you kidding me?
But not so fast. I thought no one was above the law.
No American is above the rule of law. The same rules apply to everyone.
No one is above the law.
The basic concept of the rule of law in our history has been the idea that no one is above the law.
No one is above the law.
No one is above the law.
No one.
Well, many would question that based on our current administration, right? Like we saw a lot of blowback in terms of nobody's above the law in our own administration. So let's continue.
Is above the law?
No one is above the law.
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 So that was all for Trump, but the illegal immigrants, they are above the law for these leftists. Interesting how the tune has changed. But border czar Tom Homan is standing firm.
I can't believe there's any elected official, and especially a judge, that doesn't believe we should be doing that, and they should be helping us. But I said from day one, you can sit aside and watch, you can argue against us all you want and protest all you want, but when you cross that line, I've said this 1,000 times, when you cross that line to impediment or knowingly harboring, concealing an illegal alien from ICE, you will be prosecuted, judge or not.
Emily, the facts of this case are shocking. I was filling in for Laura Friday, and her team did a great job in getting the arrest report for Luis. And here's what they found. He intentionally, without consent, struck someone multiple times in the body and face, causing pain and scratches during a verbal argument. And in fact, grabbed the guy's neck so the person couldn't breathe for 6 seconds is the allegation, and then went to hitting a woman. So this is the individual the left wants to defend, and the judge wants to let out the back door.
I would have prosecuted that for attempted murder, by the way. If you're choking someone out for 6 seconds plus, that's...
Well, that's all good and said. We're going to end it there. I know the comments are going to go crazy. They go right, they go left. I mean, I'm in there just dodging and ducking and dodging, and it's interesting. But I'm having fun with this. So please, I look forward to the comments. Like, subscribe to this channel. Because, man, we're having a lot of fun here.